Hello everyone, my name is Trittany and I'm the reader here for the Crown and Castle Collective, where we're all kings and queens of our own kingdom that we call life. So this is going to be a pick a card reading and pick a pile reading. For just a simple yes or no answer to whatever kind of question you have, whether that's with a career, with life, relationship, whether you should do something or not. This is just here for those signs and messages for you to say yes or for you to say no. So the three pile selections we have here are a penny for pile number one, just a regular old penny. 2016 is the year on this. It's very shiny. Pile number two is a good old fashioned hacky sack. That's how we get down here. And we also have pile number three, which is a green jasper pendant point. So those are the three piles for you to pick for. All the timestamps are going to be provided below down in the comments, as they always are. And don't forget to check out the description box. I do offer personalized readings for really good prices. And I'm also on other social media platforms where you can usually win a chance for a free reading with me every now and then on my Facebook. So let's go ahead and get started with pile number one, the penny. Alright, pile number one. You chose the penny. Alright, so let's see what this yes or no answer is for you. Alright, so pile number one, the cards that you have here are success. So automatically I'm getting a yes off of all the other cards as well. You can be successful in whatever it is that you are trying to do. You also have Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle, also a yes. And this yes can very much raise your vibration and bring you to higher levels. You also have number 28, Need and Necessity, adds up to a 10. Also a yes, a completion number. So the reason why you may be asking this yes or no, we have the Five of Stones or the Five of Pentacles, endurance. We also have the Six of Arrows, transition, also the Six of Swords. And then to clarify your yes or no answer from me, we have this Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and also number 6, the Lovers. So this is a very strong yes. There's so much yellow in there. Automatically with that success in the Pillar of Light, like I said, this is a yes, and your decision may make you rise up in your career or in a relationship. You could be needing more out of your relationships, out of your career, out of necessity. Perhaps you are not balanced in the workplace or in the relationship, and you really feel like you've endured enough. This person is sitting out in a storm, just making the most of what they have, trying to rekindle what is already burning. And perhaps you have been putting a lot into the relationship, into your work, and you've been just trying to keep it going, and maybe that's not being reciprocated. You're not being compensated enough, you're not being recognized enough, and you just feel like it's not an equal give and take. So you may be questioning whether or not to transition into a new workforce, into a new position, whether that's just climbing the corporate ladder or just applying for a different post in a different part of the job, or deciding to leave a relationship because you may deserve more. So I feel like you can really find whatever it is that you're searching for, whatever you're moving towards. The Three of Wands is having sent out the energies and the intentions. They're willing to come back to you as long as you take the required steps. That Page of Pentacles, as long as you're willing to put that energy and that effort into either moving forward or moving out, you can find much better things for you with the Lover. It could be a very hard decision to leave because it could be already a steady income source for you, or someone that you've been with for a while and you've been through a lot with, but things may be turning, the tides may be changing, and it could be a very tough decision. You could still love the person, but decide to be on your own for a little bit and learn how to love yourself in the way that you want to receive love and the way you need to give it. And perhaps if you do find a new job, it is something that maybe you will love more than what you are doing now. And it may not be close to home either. It could be a little bit of a drive. And I mean, it could be something that you move for, or it could be something that is just a little bit of a longer commute than what you originally are. So these are just short and sweet, to the point yes or no's. In pile number 1, you are a yes. So thank you for watching. Let me know down in the comments what's going on, what your inquiry is. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Okay, pile number 2, you have the hacky sack. Ooh. Let's see if it's a yes or a no. Alright, for you, pile number 2, it is a yes for me, but it is not an immediate out the gate yes. So the first card that you have is opportunity. You could be asking in regards to a career opportunity, a physical opportunity to put yourself out there, put your business out there, and whatnot. So you have opportunity, which is a yes for me. We have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? This is kind of that subdued yes. I feel like it is a yes, but you're required a little bit of take back time to really look within yourself, really go over whatever it is you're deciding to yes or no upon. Just really, really ponder it. But don't sell yourself short as well. Don't dim your light to fit in. We also have number 45, take time to ground, adds up to a 9, a very strong, independent, grounding number. Again, kind of that setback, really go through your internal processes and make sure that you're not overcompensating, or what is the term? You're not compromising your worth or your beliefs. So why you may be inquiring about this, yes or no, we have the 10 of bows, responsibility, which is the 10 of wands. Sorry, it's like super out of focus today. And we also have number 20, the great bear. And to clarify this yes or no, we have the 2 of cups, which is a yes for me, which is kind of that ask yourself if this is something you really want to commit to, if this is something that you really want to work with. Just really look at both sides, the pros and cons of whatever it is that you're deciding on. And we also have the Fool Aries energy, which is kind of that go for it energy, okay? Just be very cautious. You know, he's coming to an end of a cliff, about to walk out. So make sure you know where things are going, the process it's going to take, and the steps that are going to be required in order for you to accomplish whatever opportunity it is that you are trying to achieve. You also have the Ace of Wands, which is that go for it energy. It could be something very creative. Perhaps you are trying to create something like any works of art. If you're trying to create a storyline, really try to think about how it would play out, how it would wrap up, what would be the driving forces in it. And if you're not in a creative process, even if you're doing something for a business or in relationships, what are the driving forces and what do you get out of it while you're giving into something of opportunity? So you could be really working on something, this Ten of Bows, this responsibility, someone who's carrying so much up a very long hilly path to others. You could be putting in a lot of work and effort, but not really seeing an outcome quite yet of where you have been putting your energy towards. You really haven't seen the fruits of your labor yet with this bear card. You haven't really stepped into the cave and saw what has manifested and what has came from what you have created, or the impact of what you've created and what work you have done. If you are waiting to hear back perhaps for a job interview and whatnot, as far as you getting the job, this could be like a yes because you haven't heard anything back yet, but things are still in the process. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was a yes. Just don't stop believing in yourself in those quiet moments. And really take time if you are looking to apply for jobs. If something is actually worth your while and worth your talents and abilities, if it's something that would really fit for you, make sure you take that time to ask yourself those kinds of questions and what you would get out of that field of work. Sorry, my hair is really complicated today. If you're in regards to a relationship that you feel like perhaps you've put a lot of effort into, but like they may not be there for you as much in your home life, and you could be considering like maybe I'm better off single. That could be a possibility too. That yes, you could have more opportunities to be more fulfilled, but make sure you're really taking a look at the relationship itself if you're not just fleeing out of anxieties and out of beliefs, of negative beliefs. So yeah, that's really all I'm getting for you, pile number 2. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments what's going on with you. Give this video a like, or you can subscribe to see more of my future videos, and I thank you guys for watching. Alright, pile number 3, you have a green jasper pendant. Alright, let's see if it's a yes or no for you. Alright, pile number 3, is it a yes or a no from me? Well, let's ask the card themselves. And this is a straight up no exclamation mark. And by judging of the other cards, it is going to be a no from me. So the other cards that we have is you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. We also have number 25, love that you are different. Adds up to a 7. We also have the 6 of Stones, exploitation, or the 6 of Pentacles. Along with the 9 of Arrows, dedication. And then clarifying your yes or no answer, we have the 2 of Pentacles, the Justice card, as well as the Knight of Cups. So, I feel like you could, there's several things that you could be questioning about, but one of them that seemed to jump out right away at first was this love that you are different. You could maybe be trying to decide on spicing up your appearance, your hair color, your hair length, anything of your physical qualities, trying to like change it up and try something new. You might not want to do it because you could regret it a little bit. You could not be happy with the outcome if it was something permanent. So I feel like you're trying to you could feel a little bit down on yourself and a little bit insecure, but what you really don't see is that you're already shining. You're already doing it. People already notice you and they love you for who you are and how different you are. You don't need to change yourself and you don't need to exploit your body or your physical qualities and just who you are. You don't have to do any of all of that. People already love you for who you are. This Nine of Arrows, this dedication, people love you for how soft and gentle you are. If it's your hair length, people already love it, the way it flows. People love the way that you dress. Even if it's modest, people recognize you and they love you and they love the aura and vibe that you give off. So don't try to change that stuff. Don't try to give into like social media stuff and just the society constructs of how we should look and what is appealing. Okay? Don't worry about that. You're different and people love it and they love you for the way that you are. So you could be definitely in that deciding zone with those Two of Pentacles. Like one day you could really want to do it and then the next day you're like, I shouldn't do it, but maybe I should. It's kind of like 2007 Britney Spears want to shave my head and go crazy. Okay, we all have those days, but like the next day that you want to straighten or curl your hair, you're going to regret it. Definitely don't do it. It's also with the Justice card, the sign of Libra. You could be weighing in those factors, and I just pair that with this Knight of Cups, and I feel like if you make the wrong decision, you're going to be a little bit regretful, a little bit upset with yourself of why you decided to do it when you were having impulses not to. Just kind of weigh your options, okay? If it's something serious or permanent and you already have a downfall to it, then maybe you shouldn't. Let's see what else. I think that's really all I'm getting for you, pile number 3. These are just short and sweet, so I can only pick up on a couple of messages. If you do want a personalized reading, those are super cheap. The really good prices are down below in the description box, and I would be happy to help you if you have any specific question that does not resonate with this pile. So I thank you guys for listening, pile 3. Please let me know down in the comments what's going on with you. Give this video a like or subscribe to my channel to see more future videos. And I will see you guys next time.